Will the leaked design make the new ChatGPT speaker cheaper than an Echo but smarter than any device on the market? Rumors exploded on July 12, 2024 when a leaked internal memo showed OpenAI's upcoming ChatGPT speaker packing a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, a 6-mic array, and a 2-inch high-fidelity driver, hardware that already tops Amazon's Echo MediaTek MT8183, 4 mics, 1.5-inch driver and Google's Nest Tensor SoC. The document also listed a 3-year battery life claim and a Wi-Fi 6 module. Those specs sound impressive, but can they truly deliver a smarter, cheaper device than the Echo? Digging deeper, the leak confirms a 300mm Superscript 3 Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 die, paired with 12 GB LPDDR5 RAM and a dedicated AI accelerator that eclipses the Echo's MediaTek MT8183 by roughly 40% in compute throughput. The 6-mic array promises far-field pickup up to 8 meters, compared with Echo's 4-mic limit of 5 meters. Meanwhile, the 2-inch driver is tuned for 20 Hz, 20 kHz fidelity, edging out Nest's 1.5-inch cone. Those numbers set the stage, therefore the hardware battle is on. Independent testing by TechRadar on July 20, 2024 measured 100 real-world queries, recording an average response time of 0.8 seconds for the ChatGPT speaker versus Amazon's Echo at 1.1 seconds. That 30% edge translates to roughly 2/3 of a second saved per command, a noticeable gain when asking for weather updates or playing music. The test also noted consistent latency across Wi-Fi 6 and Ethernet connections. Speed matters for everyday flow, but does latency alone convince a household to switch brands? The same memo reveals that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 will host a stripped-down version of OpenAI's LLM, allowing 80% of queries to be answered entirely on-device, with only anonymized snippets uploaded for cloud fallback. In contrast, Amazon's Echo streams 100% of voice data to its servers, storing it for up to 30 days under its standard privacy policy. This on-device approach aligns with GDPR's data minimization rules and could placate EU regulators wary of constant listening. Privacy gains are promising, therefore real-world adoption will test the claim. Counterpoint analysts, citing a supply chain source in Shenzhen, pegged the speaker's launch price at $199, a figure 20% lower than the rumored $250 premium tier but still above the Echo's $99 baseline. They also project a Q4 2024 release, aligning with OpenAI's FI 2025 roadmap announced on August 1, 2024. Production will reportedly run at Foxconn's new AI Focus plant, promising a 15-day ramp-up time. The price looks competitive, but supply chain hiccups could push the sticker higher. With Amazon reporting a 5% decline in Echo shipments during Q2 2024, the $199 ChatGPT speaker could erode Amazon's 40% smart speaker market share, potentially dropping it to 30% by 2025 if adoption mirrors early adopter rates of 12% in the first 6 months. Google's Nest, holding 15%, may also feel pressure as retailers prioritize the OpenAI device on shelf space. Those dynamics suggest a reshuffle. Therefore, investors are watching the launch like a stock market bell. For the average household, a $199 price point means the ChatGPT speaker sits between the $99 Echo and the $299 Sonos One, offering a 0.8-second response, on-device privacy, and a 2-inch driver that delivers 95 decibel peak volume. That translates to quicker answers for cooking timers, more secure voice-controlled banking, and richer music playback without a separate soundbar. Yet the device still requires a stable Wi-Fi 6 router and a subscription to OpenAI's premium plan after the first 1,000 queries. Those trade-offs matter, therefore savvy shoppers must decide what they value most. The leaked design confirms a fall 2024 launch at $199, delivering a 0.8-second answer, on-device privacy, and superior audio that outpaces both Echo and Nest on every key metric, a rare combo in a market saturated with gimmicks. If the hardware lives up to the specs, OpenAI could rewrite the smart speaker playbook, forcing incumbents to innovate or fade. That's the moment to watch, but the real verdict will come when you plug it in and ask it to brew coffee. What feature will convince you to upgrade? Which feature would make you ditch your current smart speaker for the new ChatGPT device?